Hi, and welcome to Content That Clicks, your go-to pod class for mastering content in the tech world. We're two writers based in the MENA region, breaking down everything you need to know about content in all of its forms to level up your skills, your product, and your business.
In each episode, we unpack a different way content can level up your business, whether it's fixing UX issues, getting localization right, or using AI without sounding like a robot. Because when your content clicks, so do your metrics.
Today, it's time for a content boost where we share one of our favorite quick hit content tips to level up your tech writing.
And like we always say, this isn't just a podcast, it's a pod class. So grab your notebook because we're about to share a game-changing perspective that will transform how you write your content.
But first, a quick intro. I'm Rochelle.
And I'm Hennie.
And we are content experts. Together, we have more than 25 years experience writing for over 100 brands across 15 countries.
And we're here to help you write content that clicks. Let's get into it.
For today's boost, we're talking about the 3 people you need to get truly comprehensive feedback on your technical content.
This is such a good one because we've all been there, right? You finally finish writing a piece of content and then you just grab whoever's free and happens to be, hanging around the office near you to have a little read through.
Yes, I am so guilty of this one. I've even wandered into the kitchen and been like, hey, you look like you're not too busy. Can you check this real quick? Do you prefer option A or option B? And the poor person is there just trying to make a cup of coffee.
And while any feedback is better than no feedback, of course, there's much better ways to do this.
Yeah, for sure. Instead of relying on random input, you need 3 specific types of reviewers to get that full 360-degree perspective.
Okay, let's look at each of these 3 types of reviewers and why each one is crucial for better content.
First up is your technical reviewer. Now, we're going to use them for an accuracy check. So this person needs to know the product inside and out. They're checking that every detail is spot on. For example, I was once writing instructions for a new analytics feature, and this was for a very technical product. When I showed the copy to my technical reviewer, he spotted that I'd used an outdated field name. Now, I'd taken the field name from the company style guide, so if I was just checking the content myself, I still would have thought it was good to go. But the style guide hadn't been updated, and so the field name was wrong, meaning so was my content. Having a technical reviewer is invaluable for spotting these kind of small but very, very important details.
Right. Okay, on to the second reviewer you need, and it's your non-technical reviewer. We're going to use them for a clarity check because sometimes we get really close to our product and we forget how to explain it to normal humans. Now, this person can be anyone who doesn't have detailed knowledge of your product or feature, from, your husband to someone working on reception in your office. And you're going to ask them to read this content and let you know if there's anything that they don't understand or that doesn't really make sense to them. You might have written something like, navigate to the configuration interface to modify your parameters. And your technical reviewer might have thought that was fine, but that's because they're used to speaking like that. Your non-technical reviewer, on the other hand, will probably be like, what on earth are you trying to say here? And if they're confused, your users probably will be too. So you probably need to look at the way you've written it.
And finally, onto the third type of reviewer you need, the golden ticket, your target user. Now, we know this isn't always possible, but when you can, get actual user feedback because it is invaluable. I've been in user testing sessions where I thought the copy was super clear, and so did the other people who had checked it. But when a user read it in the app, they just didn't get it, or it didn't resonate in the same way that we thought it would. And if the content isn't working, you want to know about it as soon as possible.
And this is why these 3 perspectives are so important. Your technical reviewer ensures accuracy.
Your non-technical reviewer ensures clarity.
And your target user ensures relevance.
Now, I know some of you might be thinking, this sounds like it will take forever. But here's the thing, it is way faster to get good feedback up front than to try to fix your problems after the content goes live. Otherwise, you just rack up content debt that could be costing you money.
Plus, you don't need formal meetings with each reviewer. Even quick feedback from these perspectives can make a huge difference. Of course, if you're writing non-technical content, then you can skip the technical reviewer. That's fine.
That's it for today's content boost. We'll be back next time with another quick win for sharper content and smoother experiences.
If you want more tips like these, you can follow us on Instagram at Content That Clicks or TikTok at contentthatclicks.pod.
You can also let us know what you think of today's content boost by dropping us a DM or emailing us at contentthatclickspod@gmail.com.
Until next time, keep making content that clicks.